Right, we're on our Defender again. Right, now, some people have written to me and said they've got a problem where this bit here is closer, the gap doesn't, and it irritates them because people like things uniform. Right, but apparently it's, for some reason it's not a problem so much on this side. Now, I said, oh, that's funny, that's funny. I said, because I've had fun with this panel myself, because I was trying to take the rear light out, and the instructions said to take the rear light out, you need to take this out. And I was taking the rear light out, sneak preview coming up, look away if you don't want to see, because I was fitting little funky reverse lights in down here, and I needed to get into the bit, and we're making a little adapter to go in there, but right, because the reverse lights currently are like that bit in there, which isn't super bright, so, right. So that's all right, I'll get in here. I thought, right, let's open up this. And what I did was, I thought, I won't go wild, thank you, Tyler. What I'll do is I'll buy that part off Land Rover, because then I can look clever on film. I thought that'd be good, because I'll know how to take it off. So I thought, well, look, this is easy. Just some of these little yellow springy clips. And it comes pre-painted, ready to fit. So that's pretty cool. And I don't think it was horrendously expensive. I'll put the link and the price and all that down in the comments below. So basically we've just got to sort of force these clips, pop her off. So all looks good. Right, so I've got key. Why do I always struggle opening that door?
It's every door.
Every door. Right. And I thought, well, I'll get in here, and I thought I'd just jam it in, and I went in the side, and I was levering away, and well, there you go. Well, that's all right. In fact, on this side note, Tyler, it's a point of interest. That overlaps there, so you can't really, right? And I thought, there you go, that's easy. Look at that. And then I'm like, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Right. So basically, that panel I just showed you is made of two parts. And these little stitchy marks here are basically heat stakes, where this shiny bit is heat staked, and you can see all the little... And basically, the heat stakes are weaker than these fierce clips that hold this on. So, I'm still a bit unsure. We haven't worked this out yet, have we, Tyler? But we're actually not supposed to be doing this video. We're supposed to be doing the roof rack, but we've been scuppered. But that's another story. Right. So what are we... So, let me get this side. So I reckon the best... Because really you want to get in behind here, but I think even if I take this trim outside, I've got a big metal edge here. Look. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get in. I mean, with the trim on, I'm not going to get in there, am I? But basically, let's see if I can just pull it off. Obviously, I can just pull it off now. But
I reckon it's going to be tough.
It's going to be tough. Let me start this. Now, look, maybe we sort of divide and conquer, Tyler. Maybe
there's only one at the top.
There's only one at the top. And maybe you can get in a bit more. I don't know. We'll have a look in a minute. Right. They're supposed to do this. Now, actually, as an aside, because we like a little waffle as we're doing things, and I need to catch. I don't think you need to take this off. I'll flash the instructions up in a minute. We're going, and I'm sure it said to take. Maybe I had some of that dodgy cheese I found in the fridge. Maybe I was hallucinating that you need to take. I'll check.
It's a dream.
Dream. But I'm sure they did. But in the end, I didn't need to. Right, go on. Right. See, it does sit behind it, right, a little. But I think I got it out with this still in place. This is the first time I've taken this out. So, yeah, that'd be fierce. Right. So back to the question. So I reckon if you had one that wasn't aligned very well, I reckon even if you popped the front off, I reckon you could leave that on there. I reckon you could put some bits of double-sided tape on here if you got the right thickness. Because can you see those stand up a little bit proud?
Yeah.
I reckon if you put double-sided tape and some adhesive on here, I reckon you could position that, and I reckon you could move that around. Well, you haven't got a lot of room to manoeuvre it, mind, have you? You haven't got a lot of...
Shouldn't be a lot that can go wrong.
No, in fact, to be fair, if you do that, it seems that there's not much... I was hoping that for those people that got it a bit wonky, they could sort of manoeuvre it. But basically, I don't think you're going to be able to do a lot. You've got this bit of felt tape here, down this edge, that overlaps onto this, the bit behind old Jerry here. How's Jerry doing? Is he alright there? You alright, Jerry? Bear with.
Right. Still beautiful.
He's still looking lush. Right. Right. So shall we see if we can do one properly, Tyler? And should we have a look on this one? So we reckon go in from the top, do we?
Yeah.
Or we'll see if I break them both. I might be able to get a bit. If I get in at the top here. Well, I'm in somewhere, Tyler. Bending the tool. Ooh, something's gone. What's gone? What's gone, Tyler? I've got a door in the way. I reckon I'm on to something. Yeah! Because I can't have the door. The door is right in the way. Right. Oh, I've got my fingers. Now I think it's done. It's sort of half. If you look from in there, Tyler, open that door up. You'll see it's half come away, and this is half come away. It's sort of done that.
Well, it's better than the first time.
Better than the first one. So, yeah, we're back to square one. So I pretty much think anyone that's taking that off is going to end up with. Maybe we should just put a nut and a bolt through there. I'll tell you what, I'm trying to get some of them rivets.
Yeah.
Them rivets were well good for holding cars together. Hold on, they used to have a car that had loads of rivets on the outside. Do you remember what that was, Tyler? What did it was a Land Rover Defender.
I don't know.
More around the outside. Right, so then we'll put a few rivets, riveting the plastic together. That'd be interesting. We'll do that. Right, then. There we go. Hope you found that interesting. Right, let's rivet it together. What the hell? Who cares? Right then. So we are going to drill. So we want to get them around the edge. We've just looked at the old Defender, and it is indeed sort of around the edge. So. But obviously I've got to get only where it's got this secondary piece. So you can see here where the secondary piece is. So going by the rubber trim is going to be no good to me. But if I drill a hole here and down here now, obviously we could work it out highly accurately, but that would not be our style, would it, Tyler? I'm going to go onto a bit of wood. I'm worried it's going to go through my lovely anti-scratch thing and hit the table. Hold on. Right, here we go. Right. Okay, right, we now have a hole. Right, have we got much of a burr? That's not too bad, is it?
That's nothing.
That's nothing, that's all scratched off, alright.
I won't even notice if I can fall.
Right, we have some rivets here of hopefully a suitable diameter and suitable length. Right, there we go, that's good. Right. I can just drill it a bit more from this side. Whoa. There we go. Right, and now, right, Tyler's done his lesson in riveting. Right, you give me the camera, Tyler. You can flex your guns while I. Right, so there you go. So we have the pot rivet gun, and we are gonna have a go at it. I suggest doing one first, because if you drilled all your holes, they might all be slightly out of a line. Right, that's your first rivet, Tyler. We're sharing. No, because I just showed him. You haven't actually passed your. There you go.
Passed now.
Passed now. Look at that. You've shared the joy of Tyler's first rivet. Look at that. And then on the back there. That's all. If I can focus the camera. There you go, that's all. And that has held those together. So I reckon I'm going to leave you to finish. I'm going to go have a meeting, Tyler. Yep. So if you could try and get it sort of a similar distance, drill one here, make sure it goes through. And as we discussed, I reckon you could get 6 rivets in there. And that'll be a sort of retro tongue-in-cheek repair. Yeah? Right. See how we get on. Right, so there we go. Tyler's done that. Because of the nature of the way they go across, you can't actually sort of get them horizontal, because if that's horizontal, you can see there a little bit. But we've just done it just for fun on a Friday afternoon. So there it is. But Land Rover could actually have used rivets to hold those, and they could have designed it so that you had some nice rivets down there. Anyway, they won't listen to me, but there we go. Right. So we're going to have a go at putting it back on. It's a bit tricky. So I guess these bits are going to line up nicely, are they, Tyler? Tyler's just done that one.
Yeah.
Well, I had my meeting. So, yeah, so you can see there, Tyler. So they go into those slots there. And that should just guide it in, should it? And then you just give it a tap, did you?
I just pushed it and it all clicked. Obviously I didn't have a door in the way.
No, that one's the trickier one. Well, let's have a look. How does that... Have we got some lining up? So, I can see what they mean by that one is closer, isn't it, Tyler? Now, whether that's the door or the trim or what, I don't know.
Yeah.
It might be the weight of the door. Don't know.
I think it's noticeable.
We've scratched them a bit. We tried blacking these out quickly. Don't look too closely, Tyler. Stay a distance.
Can even see them.
So yeah. But there we go. There's the bag. I don't know. I don't mind the look of it.
I like it. I think it matches the white.
I think it. What, you like the silver, do you?
Yeah.
Let's drill those out. Anyway, we've got a spare. We've got another one of those, haven't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, let us know what you think about that. Should we make a template so that people can drill and rivet them? Don't know. Because in theory, you wouldn't need to take them off. In theory, you could rivet them first and then pull it all off in a oneer, couldn't you?
Make it even easier for
I
yourself.
don't even know what's going to do that on an expensive car like this. Anyway, have a good weekend. That's us done. Right.